QNT continues to hold within our key area of support between the $68.4 and the $61.3, and at the time of this recording we are now holding above the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart, which is now acting as support for us to continue pushing higher. And on today's video I will be discussing the possible scenarios that can play out as long as we continue holding within this area, and on the worst case scenario, what can play out in case we break to the lower side of this target area. I will also be discussing my long-term price prediction analysis, so make sure that you stick around till the end of the video. And for those of you that might want to take a trade, you can check out BitGet, which is my go-to exchange, and you can see that on sign up you can now claim a welcome pack of up to 6,200 USDT, and all you need to provide for registration is an email and a phone number. Getting back to the charts, I want to start the video by first giving you a recap of this Elliot wave structure over here that has been playing out from the lows that we made on the 6th of September, where you can see that we saw a very nice bounce to the upside in a move that peaked above the $81, giving us a high in this Elliot wave count 1. Then we started a bit of a short-term pullback in an Elliot wave count 2, whose minimum target areas I gave you in my previous videos by connecting the fibs from the low of the first wave to the high of this Elliot wave count 1, giving me a minimum pullback target area between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.78, an area that we have not fully maximized. And you can see that at some point we lost the fib level 0.78, but the fib level 0.88 continued to act as support, and at the time of this recording we are bouncing on that area on the Fibonacci. And as long as BTC continues to remain bullish, there's a chance that we can see a similar scenario over here on the QNT chart, where we can continue pushing higher. And the moment that plays out, I will be watching for a break above resistance above the 69.1, flipping that key area of resistance back into support. And the moment that plays out, I will be watching for higher prices, having the $81 as my next target areas, and a break above the $81 will unlock an even more bullish case scenario, having the $90 and the $100 as my next target areas. But if by any chance we don't see that bullish momentum to continue pushing the price higher, and maybe we get rejected, or maybe at some point we break to the lower side of this target area, losing the fib level 0.88 over here below the $56 or maybe the $58, then that will be suggesting a more bearish case scenario, where we can easily see a total breakdown move giving us a reset of the lows that we made on the 5th of August. And on losing the 5th of August lows, that is the 6th of September lows below the $56, then I will be watching for a reset of the lows that we made on the 5th of August below the $50, and that is on the worst case scenario in case we lose key areas of support. On the daily chart, I still believe that we got our bear market lows below the $40, and we saw a bounce to the upside in a 5-wave structure that peaked above the 229, completing the formation of this larger Elliot wave count 1. Then we saw a bit of a short-term corrective structure in an Elliot wave count 2 into the minimum target areas for the second wave, which I gave you by connecting the fibs from the lows that we made in that is the bear market lows to the highs that we made in this Elliot wave count 1, giving me a minimum pullback target area for the second wave between the fib level 0.5 and the 7.8, an area that we have not fully maximized. And at the time of this recording, what I need you to pay attention to is the fib level 0.88 that lies above the $62.2, because if by any chance we lose this area on the Fibonacci, then that will be increasing the likelihood that we are going to get a reset of the lows that we made on the 6th of September and the 5th of August, and on the worst case scenario even get a reset of the bear market lows. So that is all I'm expecting on the short term and also on the long term, and let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I will be keeping you up to date.